Well, hello there. January 30th, 2018, about 5 minutes to 7 p.m. This is our trip into the FSU campus for something I look forward to every week during the season of Tallahassee Winds, which is that's my hobby. After not playing clarinet for 25 years, I started playing again 3 years ago. Almost 4 years ago now. And I'm headed to Rehearsal, our second to the last one before our concert on February the 13th. And the band is very strong. 4 tubas, which is nice. We've sometimes had between 2 and 4, but for a clarinet player, I like that sound, and we have very good tuba players. And we seem to have a pretty good-sized band for this third concert of our season. Tallahassee Winds, for the uninitiated here, is under the category of community band. It is a by-audition symphonic band, so no strings, it's not an orchestra. There is a community orchestra, and there are a couple of community choruses. So musicians who are not pursuing a degree or in school, do other things for a living, and just want to play in an adult setting and continue playing, they flock to groups like those community groups. And we are very lucky. I would say almost exclusively all of the community groups that I can think of, choral included, have got very good people leading them. In the case of Tallahassee Winds, the director of bands, Patrick Dunnigan, and the director of athletic bands, Dr. David Plack, and every semester on a rotating basis, a graduate assistant. We actually have 3 conductors, and 4 if you count Director Emeritus Dr. Bentley Shellehammer, who's currently conducting this concert in the absence of Dr. Dunnigan, who, as director of band, sometimes just doesn't have time for the Tallahassee Winds, but he comes in when he can. But we have a great depth chart of conductors in the group, and some quality control through the auditions. We started out with the smallest group, I think 61 players for the first concert. I think here in our 21st season, a lot of people that were kind of in the old guard hung around till we had our 20th year, which was a big deal, and I think decided that was their time to make an exit. But some fresh blood came in, and for a group that usually has 70 or 75 on stage for performances, having 61 was a little smallish, but we've recovered nicely, and it seems like the last couple of rehearsals we've had full instrumentation. We could use a second bassoon, by the way, if anyone's listening. Anyway, so that's my hobby, and I'll cry if I want to. Going into rehearsal now, I played in Capital City Band of Tallahassee Community College the first year that I started playing again, and I played bass clarinet for them. Now that's the other community band in town. Not a lot of structure there, which a lot of people like. They don't have auditions. They don't have a particular audition requirement or attendance requirement. It's sort of common sense. Sometimes they have, in fact, most of the time they have less than full instrumentation. Sometimes lacking what I'd call the luxury instruments like low double reeds and things like that. In fact, in Winds, we have a superb first bassoon player, and I believe his name is Dwight Slater. May have the last name wrong. Sorry, Dwight. I think that's it. Wonderful player, but second bassoon part's got to be covered by people playing cues. I would say that's probably the only thing missing at this point is a second bassoon player, and sometimes they will magically get one to come in and play with us, cover the part for the concert. So who knows who will show up. We have current and retired band directors playing with a group. We meet at FSU, use their rehearsal facilities and also their performance facilities and their professional staff who are just on top of their field. So we are very lucky at Tallahassee Winds. I feel very privileged to be in that group, and also privileged that after playing with Capital City Band for one season and playing with Tallahassee Winds for 2 seasons, the current season, which is my third, I was able to audition my way into the second clarinet part after playing third. I don't imagine I'm going to get much higher, but I'm very happy where I am, and it's a great group of people. I'm also the administrator of the Tallahassee Winds Facebook page, the public group. We have a members-only private group that's administered by Dr. Millie Fryman, who is a clarinet player. Well, I'm almost there. See you after. One of these days I might make a recording during rehearsal, but there's no way I can do that without getting caught. Okay, talk to you later.